Hello and welcome to a brand new Bosko's Toy Box where I'm back with more toy collectibles, and this time it's something different. I went to my very first flea market, and I went with a friend who kept telling me that you need to go, there's toys, games, video games, just about anything that I would want to collect or get back from my childhood. It's all there. And we had actually left about on a Saturday morning, like at 7:30 in the morning, and we ended up spending about 4 hours there because it's quite a large ground to cover. So many booths and so much stuff to look at, and I can't stress enough that not only to bring a friend that is also interested in the exact same thing that you are, whether it be going to the flea market for toys or games, or like my friend, he's more into the antique, something that he can resell on eBay for his eBay store. But flea markets are so much fun. It was my very first one, and I had a blast, and I spent about $125. Which I actually got back playing a slot machine. So basically, all of it was free. Basically, if you want to look at it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have to break this up into two parts because I have so much stuff. The first part that you're watching right now is going to be all like action figures and toys and like video games, and then my second part will be all my Hot Wheels because I got a lot of Hot Wheels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I got first. Is a white PS2 Slim. Now it came with a let me see the size of this because I forgot already. A 8 megabyte memory card. The system, all the cables. It came with a white controller. And it came with a translucent or see-through controller. So it came with two controllers, and it was at this one stand. And also, what I'll say is at the flea market that I went to, it's probably a good 80 to 90% all Mexicans that have these stands. So you can get some awesome deals from them. And there's this one Mexican lady who just had an abundance of just random, when I say junk, I'm being very nice when I say junk, just because it was just so much random stuff. And I saw this sitting there, and all I had to do is I called her over and I said, how much do you want for this? She said $25 for the whole entire thing, the cables, the controllers, the memory card, everything. And I couldn't pass that up. When you find a PlayStation 2 Slim, especially a Slim, and like even with two controllers and everything, if you can find it for like 25, 30 bucks, jump on top of that, because I got it, and it works. I tested some games because I've been buying some PlayStation 2 games from past like thrift stores and everything, and it works perfectly. And the thing is that I had actually visited another booth before this lady's booth, and this guy was wanting to sell me a PlayStation 2 Slim, no controllers, no cables, for $25, and the full set of one controller and cables for $50. And I told him, well, I'll think about it, make my way back, and I am so glad I ran into that lady's booth because that's a hell of a deal, $25. Okay, so the next thing I got for $2, I got a Dreamcast controller. Now, I don't have a Dreamcast yet. I used to own one when I was younger, and I'm actually kind of kicking myself because I didn't appreciate it at the time. It's such an awesome system, but I'm looking to go back to the flea market probably in about a week. I'm going to try to hunt down the Dreamcast, and so I got this either just to have as an extra controller, or just in case I run across the Dreamcast and all I can get is just the system. So that's not bad for $2. Okay, and also for $2, I got a PlayStation game, Duke Nukem Time to Kill, complete. and hardly scratched. I mean, it looks like it wasn't even played with. So very cool for $2. Okay, next, quickly I'm going to show you these. I got a small comic book haul, excuse me. I got these for $1 a piece. So let me just go through. It's not many. I just bought like a few here. I got Flash number 31. Okay. And I got Flash number 21. And I'm sorry if you can't really see this well, and I know there's a little glare. I got Master of Kung Fu number 104. And I'll show you the artwork there because I like that artwork. I like these Marvel. There's just a lot of these Marvels that I just really like. And then I got Conan the Barbarian number 134, and I love this artwork. I love that front cover, and that's just awesome. I love that a lot. Again, $1, and I should have went out and bought more, but when I go back, I'm going to get a lot more of these because she had a lot of the Conan the Barbarians. And actually, I thought I had another Conan. I guess I didn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, and then for $2, it was at a separate area. Somebody had a massive Elf collection, which is really strange. But I got this Elf Supersized Annual number 1 for $2. So I just thought it would be kind of interesting to read. Okay, so those are my comic books I picked up, and like I said, I'm gonna go for $1 a piece from this one lady. You can't beat that because those are great rainy day reads. Okay, so next I'm going to quickly show you. There's 3 figures that I bought for 1 for Carlos and 2 for Overlord. So first for Carlos, I got him this Abyss wrestler. Okay, and I think he was like $1 when it came down to it because there was like this one lady who just had a massive toy collection of just so much random toys, and she just told me to start picking and dumping them. She brought over this little plastic basket, and she says just start putting your toys in, and she says I'll make you an offer, and if you want it, that's fine. So he was part of this lot, I guess you could say, and it averaged out. All the toys averaged out to be about $1 or $2. So this guy was about $1, I think. So Carlos, that's for you. Next, Overlord. I didn't forget about you. You got 2 Spawn action figures. The first one I got you is, I had no idea what you have and what you don't have. I just grabbed. She didn't have many Spawn figures, so I grabbed. This first one is Spawn Green Nuclear Spawn from 1996. Okay. Second one from 1996 is Viking Spawn. They do not come with any weapons. And let's see if I can get a little bit tighter focus on that. That thing just, let's see. See if I can get. So that's Viking Spawn. It really doesn't want to focus too well. So, okay, so anyway, Overlord, you got 2 Spawn figures. Okay? Alright, so everything else is mine. It's not up for trade. And there's going to be some stuff I'm going to show you that a lot of people are going to love and they're going to want, but I'm sorry, it's mine. I love the stuff here. And I just, again, I can't stress enough, I can't tell you how good of a feeling it was to find all this stuff at the flea market. It was fun. The hunt, it was amazing. I loved it. So up first from 1999, this is a premium from Jack in the Box, and it's the Universal Monsters, and this is the Wolfman, and he actually makes a sound effect. So what you do is you press on his hands, and he kicks back his head, and he howls. Okay, so hopefully you heard that. So that was really cool for Oh boy, was he $1 or $2? I can't remember, but still that's cool because I like that. I like those Universal monsters, and for it to work, that's really pretty damn cool. All right, next, where is that? Ah, here we go. This is from 1981, and this is the Tonka Play People line. It was a line of different kind of Play People, and he's a mechanic. And he was about $1, I think. So pretty cool. And then the other guy I got is a from 1974. And everybody should know, around my age, should know who this is. This is the Fisher-Price Adventure People Emergency Rescue little guy. So very cool. He was $1, so pretty cool. Okay, next, I got, okay, a few videos ago I showed you a Ronald McDonald Premium, and now I have a Hamburglar Premium, and these are actually for the from 1995's called What Am I Going to Be for Halloween, and they actually come with these plastic costume shells that you snap these costume shells over their bodies, and they have their Halloween costumes on. Now, like I said, I have a Ronald and I have a Hamburglar, but I don't have their costumes. But I went on eBay and I bought a small lot of their costumes. So on a later video, I'll show you what they look like, because I'm working on a completion video of toys that are incomplete, and now I have finally completed them. So you'll see him in a completion video later on. And plus, anything you can buy for of the Hamburglar, do it, because this character is non-existent anymore, because now they have that stupid human version that is just ridiculous. Alright, next is a Muppet PVC. Now, this is from their Parks gift shop or something like that. It came in a gift pack from the movie Muppets Most Wanted. So this is Fozzie, and I'll just shoot it back. So there he is. Okay. Next, I got a. Oh, I have everything spread out here. I'm so sorry. All right. So from 1987, I got a California Raisin, and this is a holding on to a microphone. I think he was $2 is what I paid for him. And for another $2, I got a Christmas one that's holding a candy cane. I think maybe one of them I paid $1. And then I think I paid this guy, this guy was $2. This is actually a wind-up. And he works. It has a really good tight winding mechanism. It's very, it just works so well. So I thought that was really cool. And that wind-up is from 1988, from Applause. And everybody like my age knows what Applause is, because they make like Garfield toys and everything like that. Up next, I have a from I'm sorry. There he is. Okay, I'm sorry. From 1989. This is a RoboCop action figure, Dr. McNamara, and he's supposed to fire some cap, like a cap gun, caps, and you stick the caps in there, and he's supposed to have the caps fire off in the back of his body there. So he was $1. Couldn't pass that up. That was pretty cool. Okay. Next, I have got a Sesame Street PVC Ernie playing baseball, and on his cap it says SS Sesame Street. He was $1, so I like that. I couldn't find the Bert that goes with them with the baseball bat, so maybe in a future flea market haul, maybe. Now this next thing, this next thing is so super cool. This is a Chap May figure. This is a warthog with a machine gun strapped to him. Now that's pretty darn cool. And this machine gun pivots all the way around. And he actually came in a set called from 2001 called Ninja Hero of the Dark. So that is just awesome. I love that thing. That is just so, it's just cool. Chapmay, it's just so cool. And then the other Chapmay, which a lot of the listings on eBay say it's rare, and now that term is so used, it's loosely used, and when it should be, or when it should be, whatever. But this is a Chapmay alien, which is very cool. Again, 2001. It's from the Space Quest Mission Squad set, and I love that alien. This alien, I think she charged me $2 for this because it was from a separate vendor. But I'll pay $2 for that. That's an awesome figure. Okay, next, from 1974. And Twisted should know what this is, and definitely Count, because Count collects these because it was just in his previous video. Playmobil from 1974. So this is vintage Playmobil, and I remember getting these in the Happy Meals when you used to get like an Indian and the teepee, and you used to get the cowboy and the horse. That was a Happy Meal to get, man. And just to get these vintage Playmobils is just awesome. The horse, I think, was $1. I'll pay $1 for any vintage Playmobil stuff. 1974. That's just great, man. The next is a, because it goes with that one volcano tree playset that's that Twisted and wmpyr helped me identify. This is Gormity, and he was $1. So that's cool. Okay. Next up is a Mortal Kombat figure from 1991, Hasbro. Shane, what is his name? Shane Soon, something like that. He is missing his weapons, and he's got a piece of cloth that goes over his front body part, or actually draped over him. Still, $1. Couldn't pass that up. That's pretty cool. Okay. Next, for $1, I got Jackie Chan Adventures Action, I'm sorry, Jackie Chan Adventures, and he's got this kung fu action here. Punches, there we go. Didn't come with the weapons, but still, I take that for $1. That is cool. Jackie Chan. Okay, go over there. Next, okay, I got a bunch of Imaginext. First, Batmobile, and the cool thing with this Batmobile was $1. And the cool thing with this Batmobile is this undercarriage here. You hit the switch, and the headlights go on, and the back part flips up because you stick the disc in. You flip that up, and it becomes a shooter, but it didn't come with the discs. But very cool Batmobile. Okay, next I got a handful of Imaginext figures. I got I guess he's a fireman. And let me take that off. Okay, come on, focus. This does not want to focus. There we go. Okay. So that goes on there. I got this knight. Go. I've got a caveman. There we go. I got a ninja. There we go. I've got a, I don't know what he is. I'm not even sure if these two go together because he was in a toy bin and I saw these two like separated, and I'm like, okay, I'll just, hell, I mean, because if I'm gonna pay $1 for this, I might as well put this with him and say it goes together. Okay. And then I got 2 more skeletons to go with my skeleton crew. Okay. And, oh, I've got... Oh, and a tattoo guy. Which I love that tattoo guy. That is awesome. I just love all the tattoos on his body. Okay. Now, the next thing I got, and I don't know if you can see this, I got so many toys up over here already. This is a dragon wagon, and this is about somewhere between $1 or $2 is what I paid, and it's complete except it doesn't have the it doesn't have the projectiles. But what you do is you set the little guy on the top and you turn it, and then cannons come out from both sides to shoot. I'll show you the other side too. So that's really cool. And for $1 or $2, I couldn't pass that up. Okay. And then the other Imagine X vehicle I got, which was just like $1 or $2. I can't remember what I paid. It's this, actually I didn't get a name on it, but you press the tail down and that thing pops all the way up. So you press it down. Okay, like I said, you press it down, then it goes back into this vehicle mode. You can put the wings up. So, very cool. Okay. 7 minutes left, so I'm going to try to breeze through these last four. Okay, now this next thing, a lot of people are going to be excited on this. Maybe 1 or 2 characters, who knows. 1993 Double Dragon action figure I got for $3. And this is, he's called Blaster, and he's missing his plasma cannon and ammo, which is like the projectiles. But he comes with the mask, which most of the times the mask is missing. So that's pretty cool. Next, it was either $2 or $3. Conan the Adventurer, which is, this one is from 1992. He's called Conan the Warrior. And these 2 weapons that are in his hand, actually it's broke because it's actually one weapon. This weapon does not go with this character. He actually has different weapons, but the wind-up mechanism works. So you hit the pull string in his back, and then I'll show you what happens. There you go. Really cool. For like $2 or $3, I saw this right away. I'm like, I know who he is. I grabbed it so fast. Okay, next is a Black Star that I got for $2 or $3. Now, you can see that he's got a red cape, and I saw this because I was paying more attention to the action figure, but then second thought, I was like, red cape? And so I looked it up, and actually the very first production line of Black Star came with a red cape. And then it shortly got discontinued, and then they mass-produced it without the red cape. So that's an awesome find. I mean, especially for it to be the red cape intact. That's just super awesome. So that is an awesome find. I would say probably one of my best finds is right there. Then the last toy, I paid $8. The offer was $10. And I started to walk away, and my friend goes, "Oh, what about 8?" And I took one step, and the guy goes, "Hey, what about 8?" And I'm like, okay. Street Shark. What's his name? Slash from 1994. He is missing his drill bit, but the mechanism does work. So it does spin, but maybe someday I can find that drill bit that goes in there. But to have a Street Shark, $8, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Where I got this in the flea market, he had so many vintage toys. He had another Street Shark, which I actually might go back and get the other one if it's still there. He had Planet of the Apes. He had Teenage Turtles. He had Marvel. He had DC. He had so many just action figures. But they know what they have, so they're gonna nail you on a price. But they were negotiable, like they were with the Street Shark. So awesome, awesome, awesome Street Shark, Black Star, the Conan figure, everything they got. I mean, and this isn't all what I got. I still have so much more to show you. So again, if you've never been to a flea market, I highly recommend it. Again, I also would say bring a friend that is also into that love, that joy of the hunt, the joy of looking and buying and getting and selling, or if you're going to have an eBay store or just for the collecting. I can't stress it enough. Visit a flea market, and hopefully in your city or state, wherever there is a flea market, it doesn't suck. Luckily, we have an awesome flea market with just so much ground to cover, and like I said, we were there for 4 hours and we still had maybe another hour to go, and my friend even said, I think we skipped a section. So we're looking to go Saturday again. So I'm looking to buy some stuff for other people that I have not bought for yet, and I'm looking, I got money to spend, so I'm looking to get a lot more toys. So leave in the comments on what was your favorite toy, or what you thought was the best find or the best hunt or whatever. I would love to see the comments. And again, I love doing this, especially, I mean, I love Savers and everything, and that will still be like a place in my heart and everything, but right now, flea market, such an awesome place to go. So down in the description, I have my toy photography, which I need to jump on top of and get some new photos out because I have so many ideas. Visit my friends down in the description for their YouTube channels, their thrift store finds, their toy hunts, everything. So until next time, this is Bosko signing off.